Hello everyone, this is Tom Fox and I'd like to welcome you to the Daily Compliance News. The Daily Compliance News is an offering of the Compliance Podcast Network. May 11, 2019, the What is Data Security issue. So let's just start with that story. What is data security? Well, it turns out that the corruption case against former disgraced Renault CEO Carlos Ghosn came about because his key aide, his top aide actually, lost a computer, and the information on that computer was found. It was unencrypted, and it was used by the authorities who developed the entire case against him. So as much as data security and data privacy are around a technical solution, you also need to think about the good old-fashioned data security of, just don't lose your stuff. What do you do when the boss asks you to lie to the feds? Well, if you're Don McGahn and the president has ordered you to state that there's no evidence of collusion in the Mueller report, you've got to make a very difficult decision. Up until this point, McGahn has declined to make that declination. Obviously, this is a political question that is difficult, providing difficulty for the president. But in terms of the compliance world, what do you do in that situation? How do you protect yourself? Well, in McGahn's case, it probably also gives you evidence and lessons learned of going forward. It's document, and McGahn has apparently documented his conversations with the president, and certainly the Mueller report, to the extent that it's been released to the public, would support McGahn in his position. Next up, Uber goes public and immediately goes in the tank. So the stock skidded nearly 10% yesterday, and it's extraordinarily rare for a stock to skid that much at an opening. It has dropped the valuation multiple billions of dollars, and since 1991, only 53 listed companies, only 8 of the 53 listed companies worth at least $10 billion when they went public went the other way. And you have to wonder how much of that was due to the lack of any sort of compliance program or culture under the prior CEO Travis Kalanick, and how much that will change going forward. I would note, however, and non-parenthetically, that Travis Kalanick is now worth nearly $5 billion even at this reduced price. So that's, I don't know what a 5-headed unicorn is, but he's certainly one of them. And finally, we had a SEC FCPA enforcement action announced late Thursday after the posting of Friday's Daily Compliance News. Telefônica Brasil resolved World Cup offenses for providing soccer tickets and hospitalities to government officials who would help the company's business. It was a books and records violation. The company spent at least $5.1 billion to buy tickets for the 2014 World Cup. It's not too surprising that the company got in trouble, given how important soccer is in Brazil. But if you'll recall, also this was the scene of Brazil's 7-1 shellacking by Germany going forward. But it's a great lesson. If there's a sporting event, you can send people. You just have to follow the rules, have a policy and procedure in place, and follow it. Do you like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Have you seen Endgame? Are you planning to see Endgame? Whatever the answer is to all of those questions, I hope you will join Jay Rosen, Sean Friedland, and I on Popcorn and Compliance, which was released last Saturday. Finally, the Everything Compliance Gang at full strength, Mike Volkov, Jay Rosen, Matt Kelly, Sarah Haddon, and Jonathan Armstrong, take a deep dive into the recent released 2019 Evaluation of Corporate Compliance Programs, or the 2019 Guidance. Check out Everything Compliance on the Compliance Podcast Network. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.